Hello, my name's Jenny Gregg. I'm a clinical nurse educator with Hunter New England Health. I'm here today to speak to you about how to use an oximeter to monitor your oxygen levels and your heart rate during your COVID illness. You will have received an oximeter from your GP, and there's a range of different products in use. They're all very similar and very easy to use. You may need to put the batteries in your oximeter if they are not loaded when it arrives. Turn your oximeter over, slide off the case, make sure you put the batteries in the correct way around, slide them in, and put the cover back on. Before you use your device, what we would like you to do is to make sure that your hands are nice and warm. So perhaps give your hands a bit of a rub together to keep them nice and warm. Open your device, it's a bit like a little peg, it will open, and slide your finger into the device until you touch the back of it. With this particular model, we have to turn it on by pressing the button. Some of the others will automatically turn on depending on which device you have. Once you have the device on, if you're sitting quietly and with your hand resting either on a table like I have or on your lap, you will see that the values will come up on the display. There are two numbers displayed. One is your heart rate and the other is your oxygen level. There's also a little indication that says PI, this is your perfusion index, that tells us how well the reading is going. On this particular device, if you press the button, it changes the view of the numbers that are displayed. Press it a couple of times until you get the view that displays the information in a way that's easy to read, and you can see the values of the saturation and heart rate clearly. Ideally, your oxygen level would be 95 or above. If your numbers in your oxygen are low, a good idea would be to make sure that you have your hand in correctly. If not, take it out, warm it up again, pop your finger back in and sit for 30 seconds to a minute and wait for the monitor to actually stabilise. While you're doing that, just take some normal deep breaths as you're sitting there waiting for that to happen, and you'll see then the numbers will be changing. Once you've taken your measures and you've finished with your device, when you take it off, you simply lift it off and it will turn off automatically. If you're having difficulty with your device and getting a reading, there's a couple of things that you can do. One thing is to make sure your hands are warm. If you've got nail varnish or false nails on, you may need to remove your nail varnish so that the oximeter is able to read more accurately. If your heart rate is above 120 or your oxygen levels are below 95, please contact your GP, or if it's outside regular hours, please contact the COVID-19 Care at Home support line.